Hi there everyone, Beta Voxel here, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod highlight. Today we're taking a look at the WizardCraft mod, which adds a few magic wands to the game and some other stuff we'll take a look at. But mainly the wands, because those are the coolest part. Here we are outside of the nondescript School of Magic, of course, and we've got several lessons today to become the ultimate wizard. So if we go into the lecture hall here, we'll see our first lesson, which is magic powder. Now, to do almost anything in this mod, we need magic powder. And to get magic powder, you have to take redstone and put it into a furnace, just like this. And you'll see, whenever this arrow fills up, we're gonna get ourselves some magic powder. Now, with magic powder, the first thing you'll want to craft is the enchanting table, which is crafted with 8 wooden planks and 1 magic powder, just like so. And this is kind of the bread and butter of this mod. This is what we're going to use for everything. So this is kind of what it looks like. Some cool, like, I don't know, blue cloth. Which is, of course, every wizard has blue cloth available. Now, with the enchanting table, you'll see we need some stuff to get this going. And to get our staffs, which we'll use to cast spells, of course, we need to craft an empty one first, with 3 iron ingots just like this, diagonal across the crafting grid, and there we have an empty staff. This is basically our magic wand. We'll be able to imbue this wand or this staff with different elements to help cast our spells. So I think we should move on to the first lesson of the day, the fire staff. So right over here, we'll have the fire orb, which we need to craft in order to make the fire staff. And that is crafted just like this. 4 coal, 1 magic powder. And we'll craft this up. And there we go, fire orb. Now we take our empty staff, put it in the bottom of the enchanting table with a fire orb on top, and we've got ourselves the fire staff. I've gone outside to test this one out, because of course the fire staff is a little dangerous. So every wand can be used by pressing right click. And every wand also has a couple of different spells that you can use. At least I think every wand does. So, the first spell that the fire wand will have is the fireball. So if we right-click, we can cast a fireball to burn everything in our path. Hold on, I don't want to cause a forest fire. Put this out. Here we go. So, fireball, throw it around, fire everywhere. Pretty self-explanatory. And what's really cool about these wands is that you can press V to open up a menu, which will allow you to use different kinds of spells. And right now, I think only the advanced level is unlocked. The rest will be coming soon. So in order to upgrade your wand to the advanced level, every wand starts at basic. You'll need these materials up here. So we need 10 magic powder, 5 fire orbs, and 1 iron to upgrade this wand to the advanced level. So if we grab that, the magic powder, the fire orb, and where's the iron? Where's the iron? I can't find it. There it is. We should be able to upgrade. There you go, you can see this button, upgrade our wand to the next level. Now we're still casting Fireball, and there's 2 ways to change the spell that you're using. You can either press C to cycle through the spells in the game, or you can press V again and manually select which spell you'd like to use. Now before we look at the heat beam, you can get a kind of a description of what it does right there. We're going to talk about the mana bar, which you can see right across from my health. And every time you cast a spell, you use up a little bit of mana, and that mana will come back on its own eventually. But you do have a limited number of uses before you run out, and if I run out of mana, of course, I cannot cast any more spells. Now we'll check out the Heat Beam, which should cast a line of fire right in front of us. So let's see that. There it is. That is pretty cool. I think it even got rid of a block there if I cast it again. Wow, okay, so it can be used to destroy blocks in front of you as well. So I think maybe if I were to do it right here... Oh, I guess not. Maybe I have to do it on the ground. Let's try this again. Yeah, so you can use this wand to break a hole in the ground too, which is pretty interesting. So very destructive wand we have here. But of course, this is only the first of many wands we'll check out today. For our next wand, if you are not a fan of the fire and want to go a different route, we'll check out the water orb. And the water orb is crafted with 4 water buckets and 1 magic powder. In the same style as all of the wands we'll see. Surround the magic powder with the water buckets and you get yourself a water orb. And then you can put that inside the enchanting table. And we've got ourselves a water staff. The basic ability of the water staff is not as flashy as the fire, but still very, very useful. In fact, we're going to use the fire to help us out here. So if I take some damage, you'll see when I use the water staff, we will heal ourselves. I'm not sure exactly how much health it gives us. Let's try this again. Get ourselves nice and hurt here. And then we will cast, hopefully when we stop being on fire. There we go. We will cast the heal spell. Okay, so it's not much healing, but you can use it multiple times to heal yourself. And now we are back at full health. When you upgrade your wand to advanced, like so, we will unlock the waterfall ability, which we can read. Fires a projectile that causes a waterfall and impact. So, we're shooting a ball of water that will cause a water source to be made wherever we land it, which can be pretty, if you use it on a mountainside like I did, pretty devastating here. Maybe we can fill this whole place up with water, and suddenly there's a ocean of water just washing over this mountain here. So it can be pretty destructive and hard to clean up. For our next lesson, in the magic world, we'll take a look at the wind orb, which can be crafted with 4 feathers and 1 magic powder. Just like this. There we go. Wind orb. And we'll, of course, combine our wind orb with our empty staff to create the wind staff. And taking this outside, we can see what the wind staff will do for us. So we can use it just like this. First, we'll right-click to jump in the air with our super jump. And then we'll right-click to save ourselves from the fall damage. You can see if I just allow myself to fall, we will take fall damage. So we've got to use it. We got to use our brain a little bit to figure this out. So we jump, and then we cushion our fall just like that, which is very useful to save yourself from death. Now for the upgrade to the wind staff, if we open up our upgrade menu here and we press upgrade, we will unlock Gust, which allows us to fire a tornado that will lift things into the air. Not the best example for this, the chicken. Maybe we can find something else around here. Alright, we've got a few pigs here, and we're going to cast our tornado, or our gust, to lift them into the air. It looks like if you manage to do this correctly, if I can get more mana... Oh wow, look at that fucking idiot over there. I think you can use it to maybe continuously launch them if you aim it right. Yeah, there we go. So you can lift them, if you have some skill with your staff, you can lift them multiple times and deal more damage to them. For our final lesson, for the basic wands at least, before we move up to more advanced stuff, we are going to check out the Earth Orb, which we can craft with 4 pieces of dirt and 1 magic powder, as per usual. So, put all the dirt in there, grab ourselves the Earth Orb, and combine it with our empty staff to get the Earth Staff. With the basic spell of the Earth Staff, you can click the topmost block of 3 vertical blocks to lift them up into the sky. So if I click this block here, 3 blocks will be lifted. It doesn't work if you use it on the middle or the bottom. You have to use it on the topmost block. So we can keep lifting this. And this, of course, can be used to remove a whole area to look under it. Now, more interestingly, if we were to upgrade our Earth Staff to the next level, which is Lift Ore is the name of the spell, we can, any ore that's underneath this block will be lifted to the surface. There's no ore found there, so it's kind of like a gamble on whether you're going to find something, of course. So as I said, these are the 4 basic staves. The fire, water, wind, and earth. But we have 4 more powerful staffs that we can take a look at, starting with the plant staff, which we have right here. So to craft this, we will need 2 earth orbs and 2 water orbs. Now all of these staves are going to be created with the orbs of the previous staffs, so be wary of that. And I think it's just like this. There we go. Plant orb. And just like before, combine that with the empty staff to get the plant staff. So with the plant staff, or at least the basic spell of the plant staff, you can grow different types of vegetation depending on the surface you click. So on a grass block, it'll grow a tree, just like that. And if we get rid of this tree real quick, if we right-click a sand, it'll grow a cactus. And if you right-click stone, it'll make moss stone. The upgraded ability for this wand will allow us to unlock the poison spell, which we can read right here. Fires a poison bomb that poisons all creatures in the impact radius. Unfortunately, you're a victim now. There we go. So it also looks like it plants some mushrooms around, which kind of fits in with the theme of poison. And this guy's taking some damage from the poison as well. Not very fast though, so be wary of that. I've gotten us a group of pigs to see this to better effect on. And all of these pigs are taking damage. I don't know if we can do it multiple times and if it changes anything. Doesn't look like it, so looks like it does the same amount of damage no matter how many times you click them on a pig, but it also looks like you can use it to farm some mushrooms if you want. So there's that. And all of the pigs have died. Next up, we'll take a look at the ice staff, which can be created with 2 water orbs and 2 wind orbs, with your magic dust, or magic powder, rather. So combine them just like this to get yourself an ice orb, and then pop that into the enchanting table to get the ice staff. With the basic spell of the ice staff, we can freeze creatures in place. So if we look at this pig here and then cast that on him, it will send out a little ice spike to capture them, just like that. And now he was frozen, although it doesn't work very well because he can walk right out of our freeze. So maybe this works better on different things that are maybe taller, maybe like a zombie or something. Next, for the advanced spell, we'll take a look at the Ice Blast. And with the Ice Blast, we can cast another ice spike to one of these pigs out here, but this time... Oh, I didn't... There we go. It'll do an explosion of ice and winter, and also capture them inside this ice spike here. Next up, we have the Magma Wand, or staff. I keep calling them wands. They are staffs. Magic staffs. So we need 2 fire orbs, 2 earth orbs, and 1 magic powder. Just like this. And we will get ourselves, other way. There we go. The magma orb, which again, empty staff, magma orb, magma staff. So the magma staff is basically a more powerful version of the fire staff. And if we use the basic ability of the staff, we'll fire out an explosion that we can use on any creatures we see. Which is probably the most deadly spell we've seen so far. There we go. Now, the upgraded ability of the magma staff will unlock the magma blast, which will fire an explosive blast of lava wherever we aim it. So, just like that, a bigger explosion and some lava mixed into it for added effect, in case the explosion didn't take care of your enemy. For our final staff, only the ultimate wizard can wield all 8 staffs, and I thought this was pretty accurate, if you understand that reference. We have the lightning orb. So, to make a lightning orb, we need wind and fire orbs, 2 of them each, with 1 magic powder. Just like this. And now we have a lightning orb that we will combine with our empty staff to get the lightning staff. With the basic ability of this wand, we can place down a lightning orb, just like this on the ground, which is essentially a trap. So if any enemy, or creature rather, walks into this orb, if we can get this sheep to walk into it, he knows all my tricks. This sheep has been trained in the art of the arcane. It knows every time. Get in there. There we go. So it's like an electric field. I guess it doesn't damage you, which is good. That will electrify anything that walks into it. And for the upgraded ability of this staff, it is pretty much what you'd expect. We can call down a bolt of lightning to strike any creature we see fit. Or, I guess any terrain we see fit. There we go. Finally caused that forest fire. There is one more feature that does not involve the staffs that this mod adds, and that is elemental armor. So, if we take diamond armor, has to be diamond, and we put the right elements into them. I am doing this very, very wrong. There we go. We will be able to imbue our armor with the elements. So, a diamond helmet and a water orb will give you a water helmet. A diamond chestplate and a fire orb will give you the fire chestplate. Diamond leggings and the wind orb will give you wind leggings. And diamond boots and the earth orb will give you earth boots. You can wear all of this armor at the same time, and they all have different abilities, but for the purpose of demonstration, we'll go one at a time, starting with the water helmet. So if you're wearing the water helmet and you go underwater, at first nothing will happen, and that is because you need to activate your armor by pressing R. And as you can see, my water bubbles are no longer going down because I am immune to drowning with the water helmet activated. With the fire chestplate, equipping that will allow you to become completely immune to fire. So if we use the help of the fire wand here, you can see I can stand in this fire and nothing will happen to me, and I can also stand in this lava over here and swim in it, and I'll be completely fine. Now the wind leggings work a little bit differently. They will give you a burst of speed, but you can't exactly control where that burst is going to push you. So right now I'm holding left, but it's taking me backwards. And it's very hard to control. It's not that useful. I wouldn't say. You can turn it on and off, which is nice, but I guess maybe you just have to hope that you'll get pushed into the direction you want to go. because I am fighting it right now and it's still taking me backwards. And finally, we have the Earth Boots, which, when equipped, will allow you to automatically... let me take off these wind leggings. Allow you to automatically till the soil below you as if you were using a hoe. And if you stand on any cobblestone, you can see that it will also turn that into moss stone. And that is the WizardCraft mod. It's very, very cool. I really like it a lot, actually. And I think that you should check it out. There's a link to it in the description if that's something you're interested in. And let me know if you try this one out for yourselves. But I will see you next time.